Hey crew, happy Friday. We're going to be using this placement tape, guys, to show our middle of our surface. And we're going to be using a new transfer with a older one that's still available online. But this is God is good, and it says let go, and let God. So I'm going to cut that bottom of that C-size transfer with our transfer trimmers and the little design. It kind of looks like a graffiti, guys. I love this design, and it's going to be really cute. We're going to combine the B size transfer and chill, and instead of saying the and, we are going to put the and sign. So it's going to be really cute. We're going to go ahead and peel them transfers after we marked them. We're going to fuzz them up, and then we will get started. Okay, so fuzz them a few times, pick up a little bit of lint, and we will get started. So we're going to put on the top there, let go. And then we're going to make sure we have enough room to put the and sign, and then we'll chalk let God at the bottom, okay? So push that down. Make sure that all your bubbles are out. I don't like the placement, so I pick it back up. That's the awesome part about our transfers, guys. You can repositionable even though they're sticky. So I love that. So this is bright white, so we're going to go ahead and stir that with our stir stick, and we're going to go ahead and squeegee it on and make sure that area is covered. I'm just careful there so I don't hit the and sign. I do get a little bit of the design, so that's nice. And then we will peel it off. So I had a little bit of a smudge up there, but no worries. It's wipeable and washable with water. So we're gonna use a quick dry tool, guys. Dry it a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and place that on the bottom, and I'm gonna try to get it as best as I can, as close as I can to the bottom, because that and sign's pretty big. So just make sure that you can, fit the whole thing in there. And there you have it. So I'm going to go ahead and move it. I didn't like the alignment, so there you go. Pick it up again. Smooth out those bubbles. And don't get frustrated if you mess up or have to do it a few times, guys. Sometimes it takes me a few times, and I've been doing this for years. So don't worry. Just keep at it. Just smooth it out. Once you have it good to go, then you are going to go ahead and start chalking. So go ahead and pull that through the silk screen and make sure the whole thing's covered. I do have a little bit of a design on that end of the transfer as well. So we're just going to cover the whole thing and leave the word and off. And we should be good to go. Now the and sign is going to cover this up. But what I do is I try to go with a different color so it doesn't show too much, right? I just take a little wipe and clean up my little edges there. And I will wash that transfer, okay? So I'm done with that one. I do always recommend washing right away. Don't let it soak in the water too long. And then obviously you want to dry sticky side up. So it takes a minute. I do use a pedicure brush to get it the paste out of the silk screen area. But after we're done, just dry sticky side up, okay? I remove that tape in the middle there. I'm going to use my quick dry tool, dry it so when we put the next transfer down, we don't pull it up. I always do a little touch test, guys, so it doesn't come off on my hands. Make sure that it's dry before we go ahead and put that other transfer down, okay? So we're going to go ahead and line that and sign up, and it does overlap a little bit, but what we're going to do is use Shimmer Frost, which is the Frost glittery white, and it doesn't really even show up on our white, so that's pretty cool. You could always put the and sign on first, and then you could chalk the other parts on top of it. So whatever works best for you. I just leave the word chill off of that. So just do everything but the word chill. So I just make sure it's smoothed out, peel that off, and there you have it. So let's see how the bright white shows up, on top of the shimmer, even though it's backwards and the shimmer's on top, but the shimmer makes it look like the white's on top. So I think it looks great. Like I said, you could do the and sign first, or you could do different colors and then put the let go on top. Whatever you want to do, or whatever's easier for you to line up, that would be, whatever you want to do with that, okay? We're going to go ahead and use the quick dry tool, dry it up. Now, shimmers do take a little bit longer, don't forget. So it takes a little bit longer on those shimmers to dry. So just make sure you do the little touch test, and we are going to put some of the little design around it. So this transfer looks like kind of like graffiti to me, like you spray painted it on. So one part of that C-size transfer is those little designs, so you can add it, as much as you wanted. You don't have to add it, but I thought it looked cute around it. So I'm just going to place it. I'm going to go ahead and chalk it in the bright white. I'm just going to keep moving it around, guys. If you do it quickly, you can obviously move it as many times as you can. Now, as you do it more and more, it might become, less bold. So once I did it 3 times, I noticed that one wasn't as bold, so I went ahead and washed it. We're going to dry it with the quick dry tool and use our fuzzing cloth to help. So I just set it on the fuzzing cloth, dry it with the quick dry tool. The quick dry tool is awesome, guys, because it does not ruin the transfer. It doesn't get hot enough to burn them or stretch them or ruin them, okay? So we're just going to keep placing that around. I'm just going to put in a few places. In this case, I like it a little bit just around the edges there. And there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Have a wonderful day.